is there any utility? Like, what is the use of Wall Street? All I know about, like, when I hear about Wall Street, it's never good things.
Um,
Do they do anything good? Do they make the world better? Or do they just like move beans around? Like, what is the utility of Wall Street?
Well, I'm not here to defend.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering. Just wondering.
I left Wall Street. I did Wall Street, man.
Yes.
I did Wall Street
Yes.
for like 25 years. So I'm not here to defend it.
Yes.
And there are an awful lot of awful people on Wall Street. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of movies, and I've actually met those people and worked with those people. So, but essentially, I do believe that you need to, companies need to raise capital. And Wall Street is kind of you have the capital providers. For example, your pension fund. I don't know if you have a pension fund, but I'm sure you know someone with a pension fund, an insurance company. They have to invest. And they need a way to do that. And one of the ways to do that was an investment bank or bank would go to a large private company who also needed capital to grow. So they would then bring that company in an organized fashion into the market and create, share certificates that could be sold to not just pension funds and insurance companies, but also it could be made small enough packages that it could be sold to you. Mm-hmm. So it basically helps felicitate capital going from people who need to invest and want to invest to people who want to use it in the right way to grow the company and grow the businesses. And it helps make the credit markets just that much more efficient because it's a very viciously competitive market. So they're all trying to outbid each other. So when they do, that means that, I don't know, if you were IBM and you wanted to borrow money, it's a great way to borrow money is to call 4 investment banks to say, hey, what's my price on a 10-year bond? And they know that they're bidding. And instead of a 3% coupon, maybe you end up with 2.5%. So it creates a very efficient way to allocate capital. That's how it was set up. But then, of course, whenever you're moving that much large sums of money through kind of a small funnel, a lot can get siphoned off. And so then you had a lot of the excesses, particularly old days. Yeah. So I would imagine you would really miss if Wall Street were, the U.S. would not be where it is if there were no longer a Wall Street.
Yeah, I was just wondering,